Okay, we're going to start. Your Excellency Ambassadors, distinguished guests, representatives from the European diplomatic missions and cultural centers in Jakarta, Indonesian film community, members of the media, festival partners, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Selamat sore. Apa kabar? How are you, everyone? Okay, so excited, great. We would like to express our warmest welcome to all guests to the Goethe Institute Indonesian on the occasion of the closing ceremony of the 22nd European Film Festival, Europe on Screen 2022. Now that's more like it. Thank you everyone for being here. Wow, almost half of the auditorium is actually full. So good to see familiar faces. Europe on Screen is an annual event organized by the European diplomatic and cultural representations in Indonesia. This year, for the first time, the festival has been held in a hybrid format. The offline screenings have been running from 16th of June until 26th of June in 6 cities across Indonesia: Jakarta, Bandung, Denpasar, Medan, Surabaya, and Yogyakarta. While the online screening is being held at the moment since 20th of June until the 30th of June in festivalscope.com. A total of 70 films from 25 European countries have been screened during Europe on Screen 2022. And if I may ask a question, is there anyone here watch more than 5 movies? Raise your hand. Wow. Of course you did, you watch everyone. Anyone watch more than 10 films? We might have invited the wrong people actually. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, Nauval watch every movies. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the European embassies and cultural centers in Indonesia who have supported the organization of this festival. The European Union delegation, embassies of Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Camus Institute of Portugal, embassies of Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Erasmus House, embassies of Finland, France, Germany, Goethe Institute Indonesian, embassies of Greece, Hungary, Institut Francais d'Indonésie, Embassy of Ireland, Istituto Italiano di Cultura, embassies of Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden, Team Sweden, Wallonie-Brussels International, embassies of Armenia, British Council, Norway, Switzerland, and Ukraine. Today we are about to watch the big hit from France. If I may steal again a quote from our beloved festival co-director, hopefully this festival is a big hit at the end. Sorry for stealing again your words, no doubt. The big hit from France is this year's closing film in Europe on Screen. Therefore, I would like to invite France Ambassador to Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Olivier Chambard, to deliver his remarks. His Excellency Mr. Olivier Chambard, the stage is yours.
Good evening. Selamat sore. Well, the Master of Ceremonies said everything I had to say, so my speech will be very brief, and be assured that I will not repeat all the countries involved, because then it will last too long. Just, it's a privilege to meet with you, cinema lovers. It's a noble festival, 22nd edition, as it was said, but as you may be aware, after the COVID period, it was difficult for cinema lovers, so we are closing this festival, although there are a few films until the 30th of June, and it's the first time we have, again, an almost normal festival, people looking and being present, and also in a hybrid format. So that's a great moment, and I hope we will not have any interruptions in the future. And this festival, which is the biggest foreign festival in Indonesia, will continue to have to provide Jakarta people, Indonesian people, because it's many these great moments to enjoy European cinema from European Union. And I thank the European delegation. I thank also the organizer of this festival. And without them, nothing would have been done. Just trying to remember the names. Meninaputri, Wismurti, then Nauval, Yazid, and all the volunteers who helped them here and all over the country. So I hope you have a great moment with this French film. The French film is happening in a jail, but it's supposed to be a comedy. We'll see that and we'll discover it with you. Terima kasih banyak.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Olivier Chambard, for your welcoming remarks. Kalau boleh sedikit menerjemahkan apa yang Pak Olivier telah ucapkan, bahwa beliau senang sekali karena EoS bisa hadir dalam format hybrid, dan juga tentunya berterima kasih kepada seluruh negara yang berpartisipasi dan juga kepada komite dan juga volunteer yang sudah hadir dan take part ya di EoS. Before we continue, may I also use this opportunity to thank our festival partners who have helped in making this festival a reality. 100% Manusia Film Festival, Alliance Française Bali dan Medan, Cine Europa, Culture Island, Festivalscope.com, Kamala Home Living, Level O2 Medan, Manu Project Medan, Mesh Denpasar, National Film Institute Hungary, Norwegian Film Institute, SAE Indonesia, Screen Island, Wisma Jerman, and the implementing organization Bhinneka Cipta Setara. We would now like to welcome Ms. Marika Jakas, First Counselor, Head of Trade and Economic Section Delegation of the European Union to Indonesia, to deliver a few remarks and officially mark the closing of the 22nd European Film Festival, Europe on Screen 2022. Ms. Marika, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everybody. Selamat sore. I'm really pleased to be here today. Usually, culture is not my cup of tea. It should be our ambassador, but I'm very happy actually that he's away and I could come and say a few words and see the final screening. So this is the 22nd EU Film Festival Europe on Screen. And I think this is very special because after 2 years of completely online edition, we now had a mixture of offline, and we also maintain the online format. So it was a mix of both. In total, we had 11 days of festival, 69 films from 20 EU member states. I will not repeat them either. 5 European countries, and really a diverse selection of very different films. So very impressive, from thriller to comedy, from romance to musical, drama to horror, and I understood that tonight is going to be a comedy. We also screened a compilation of 3 Indonesian short films from the winners of last year's short film pitching competition. And in total, 178 offline screenings in 16 venues in 6 cities, so quite impressive. And in addition, we also had 20 side events, film talks, webinars with European and also Indonesian film professionals. For most people, I think it has to be said that, film is of course an entertainment, but it's also an industry. And before COVID, the cultural and creative economy was the European heavyweight. We had a turnover of 643 billion euro and a total added value of 253 billion in 2019. And the cultural and creative sectors account for more than 4% of the whole EU GDP, so it's really a big industry. And yet, of course, the COVID-19 crisis, it had a devastating impact on this industry. So we are now, we have reacted quickly and we are helping the sector to recover and tackle future challenges. And this brings me to our project, the Europe on Screen Short Film Pitching Competition 2022. We received more than 190 entries, of which 10 finalists were shortlisted to pitch their film ideas last Monday. Soon we will find out who the 3 winners are. So very exciting. And through this competition, the EU is really proud to support Indonesia's culture and creative industry, and we hope that we will open up opportunities for young filmmakers as well. So Europe on Screen brings an opportunity for the audience to navigate through Europe in all its diversity, both culturally, geographically, socially and linguistically. And last year, for the Europe on Screen 2021, we had more than 35,800 spectators in total. So we hope we will have even more this year, and that Europe on Screen will also continue to build bridges between the peoples of the EU and Indonesia. So lastly, putting together this festival is of course no simple affair, so I would like to also conclude by extending my warmest gratitude to those who made Europe on Screen 2022 possible. Of course the embassies of EU member states and also the embassies from non-EU partner countries, the European cultural centres, the festival co-directors and their teams, and all our partners from the film industry, from film schools, cultural spaces, media and more. And last but not least, I really hope that you have enjoyed this festival, and see you again next year for the 2023 Europe on Screen.
Thank you, Miss Marika. Sekali lagi kalau boleh saya menerjemahkan atau meng-highlight ada beberapa ucapan dari Miss Marika adalah kalau film bukan hanya sekedar hiburan tapi juga industri. Contohnya adalah di Eropa sendiri, miliaran euro yang dihasilkan dari industri perfilman dan menghasilkan 4% dari GDP negara-negara European Union ya. Nah, European Union juga mendukung sekali industri perfilman Indonesia dengan mengadakan short film pitching project. Terbukti tahun ini ada lebih dari 190 yang masuk short film pitching project yang kemudian akhirnya finalisnya bisa pitching ke depan Dewan Juri ya. Nah, sedangkan tahun lalu ada sekitar 35.000 penonton dari Europe on Screen, harapannya tahun ini lebih banyak karena masih ongoing, masih berjalan ya, jadi masih dihitung tentunya ya. This year we had a world premiere of 3 short films by aspiring Indonesian filmmakers who have received partial production funding from the Europe on Screen Short Film Pitching Project program last year. The 3 films, Bibir Merah Siapa Yang Punya, directed by Awadi Jihad, Men and Their Birds, directed by Andrew Kose, What Cetidas by Azalia Muhransyah, were chosen from more than 100 project submissions. The Europe on Screen Short Film Pitching Project program returns this year, and we have selected 10 finalists. The finalists have been pitching their stories in front of a jury panel comprising of Indonesian film professionals. Then the jury panel have chosen 3 best projects that will receive partial production funding from Europe on Screen. This year, the jury members for Europe on Screen Short Film Pitching Project are Ali Munandar as a film academic, Gita Farah as a film producer, and Iva Isfansyah as a film director and producer. Now, we are going to watch some of the highlights of the event, as well as other programs in Europe on Screen 2022 during offline screenings.
successfully.
We believe you can watch it and screening its premiere. That effort is actually something that very valuable.
Saya sendiri berharap semoga perfilman Kalimantan Barat terus maju. Amin.
Terima kasih sudah datang dari pagi ini ke dalam program Europe on Stage Short Film Project Session 2022.
Manfaatkan kesempatan ini sebaik-baiknya.
Most of the Europe films let everything to the audience.
Keputusan saya di dunia digital ini adalah kita memang harus anggap whatever we put out there dan tidak whatever.
Of course, if you believe on it, know that you can movies in mindset.
Even if you are coming along to the festivals, remember you have to leave because you want to be the best.
Yay, it feels great, yeah, to meet again in an auditorium and then to discuss about the movies together and also to meet some new friends. And now I would like to invite Ms. Meninaputri Wismurti and Mr. Nauval Yazid, the festival co-directors of Europe on Screen 2022, to come up to the stage and also to announce the winners of Europe on Screen 2022 short film pitching project.
Thank you, Sari. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. This not evening. This is afternoon. It's a lovely Sunday to enjoy with your family, and instead you're spending it with us. This is such a. I feel so grateful for this. So thank you so much for attending the closing of Europe on Screen 2022. Even though we still have an ongoing festival, right, Novia?
Yes, pardon me, I'm confused with
Oh, yeah, me too.
to stand. Yeah, so many markings. Anyway, like what my colleague Putri said. First of all, thank you for spending your time with us, not just in this lovely afternoon, but in the past few days for the Europe on Screen Film Festival. It's good to be back. It's good to be seeing each other again.
Yes, and it's good to share the film again in the big screen like this with all of the proper surrounding and not only from the laptop. That is the best way to watch the films. But I also would like to be so grateful and to express our gratefulness for everyone who come today, His Excellency Ambassador Olivier Champagne, as well as the EU delegation, Ms. Marika, Jakas, thank you so much. And I see also Mr. Rico Sanfu, and then other embassies representatives, Mr. Lubomir from the Slovak, and then also Ms. Monica from the Polish Embassy, and Pak Bob, who I always known even longer than the 22nd edition of Europe on Screen. He has been working at the Erasmus with that long, yeah, Bob. And also, there is also Ms. Mania Prada, thank you so much, and Ms. Gabriela from the Czech Republic, and everyone here, all friends. That's, yeah.
Terima kasih juga buat teman-teman yang
And I also see Ms. Barbara Hamiani from the Ukraine Embassy. Thank you so much for coming. So yes, but then again, we would also like to say thank you to these people. These people are the one that, we've been spending our months without sleep with these people. And they are?
So, the festival, it takes a village to make a festival. Perlu banyak orang untuk membuat sebuah festival. Saya ingin berterima kasih kepada tim kami. I would like to thank our team. Festival coordinator, Levy, the finance coordinator, Neta, our festival assistant, and who's up there, our technical coordinator, and also designing all the trailers, Ali Hamza, our graphic designer, Nadia, Nadia, Charlotte, our online social media coordinators. I'm sure that you've received all our social media updates. Yuli, our media partnership coordinator, Devi, our volunteer coordinator. Our website team is Imelda, Kavin, our interns, Shiva, Tara, Ricardo, Franciscoli, our video documentation, and Irfan, our photo documentation. presentation. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
I think there are also people that we would like to say thank you, Marika. The volunteers.
Volunteers, yeah.
We will never do everything here without the volunteers, and also friends who has visited us in the past 10 days.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, in the past 10 days. So these are those people who have spent all these nights and times with us here. So I think
we were actually tired. We only look at you when we take pictures.
Yes, that is the truth. And now we are going to announce this is something that we are looking forward to, right?
Yes, as soon as this slideshow ends,
I hope that it will end soon.
we will start announcing the winners of Short Film Teaching Project. Kami akan segera mengumumkan para pemenang Short Film Teaching Project, but before that we will revisit the finalists, the 10 finalists of this year's Europe on Screen Short Film Teaching Project. The first finalist, finalis yang pertama dengan proyek berjudul Beristirahatlah dalam Damai, Yudalam Bibit Bilgo Luangsa dan Meninaputri Jakarta.
Finalis yang kedua, Daging yang Baik untuk Gigi yang Baik dari Fajar Shohibu dan Sadi yang berasal dari Teguh.
The third finalist, finalis ketiga, with the project titled Kembali Pulang, Rio Akbar Jalupanita and Bagaskara Adiputra, Yogyakarta.
The fourth finalist, Kidnap from Francisco Nyoto Nugroho and Novia Irawati Halina from Sidoarjo.
The fifth finalist, finalis kelima, the project is called Make a Wish, Adventio Diyar and Dionisius Sandro, Surakarta.
The sixth finalist with the project called Passing from Gisela, Levy and Novia, Puspa, Sari of Jakarta.
The next finalist, Planetarium, Leonardus Jalu Fernanda and Nathaniel Andrika from Jakarta.
And the eighth finalist with the project called Puji, Heru Purwanto and Rizka Amalia, and they are from Sidoarjo.
Finalist number 9, the project is called Sing Be Sing from Teguh and Yongki Simanjuntak, Magelang.
And the last finalist with the project called You Know Me, made by the Julio Leonardo and Fadil Abimatra of Jakarta. Right, the winner's announcement. This is something that everyone is looking forward to. So here we go. We will start first with the third winner, right, Nauval?
Yes.
Okay, so I will say first for the third winner, we have a jury statement. Film ini memikat perhatian juri dengan ide-idenya yang tidak biasa dan otentik. Ada eksplorasi keputusasaan manusia dan fantasi penuh harapan, juga latar belakang budaya lokal dan sedikit budaya Eropa yang diwakili dalam cerita. This film captures the jury members' attention with its out-of-the-box and authentic ideas, the exploration of human desperation and hopeful fantasy, with also a background of the local culture and a bit of European culture represented in the story. And the third winner goes to a project called Make a Wish.
Third winner is project Make a Wish, where Adventio from Surakarta will receive partial production fund in the amount of 8 million rupiah, one script writing short course from SAE Indonesia, and special package from Kemala Home Living.
Is there any representation of Make a Wish here? Kaget gak, Mas? From Surakarta. Nanti kita naik ke panggung ya, Mas, ya, kita foto bareng.
Alright, moving on to the second winner. Well, the jury statement It's a bit longer. Okay, it goes like this. We found that this team pitched their project clearly and personally. The theme is delivered in a concise and effective manner, which fits well into the premise. On side notes, we also realized the risk of the plot's constraint and its inevitability of falling into sentimental justification is something that the participants need to watch out for, especially in the script development. That being said, it's a deeply felt and sincere presentation that all the jury members would definitely like to see it getting made into a short film. Juri menilai ide cerita ini dipresentasikan dengan baik karena ada nilai personal di dalamnya. Tema dibawakan dengan jelas dan efektif. Kami juga melihat adanya keterbatasan plot dan kemungkinan filmnya menjadi sentimental, sesuatu yang perlu diperhatikan dalam proses membangun cerita. Terlepas dari itu, karya ini dipresentasikan dengan tulus dan jujur sehingga para juri ingin melihat ide ini diwujudkan menjadi film. And the second winner is a project called Passing.
Second winner is project called Passing by Gisela Levy from Jakarta will receive partial production fund in the amount of 10 million rupiah, 2 script writing short courses from SIA Indonesia and a special package from Kemala Home Living.
Jeng jeng jeng, sekarang kita akan mengumumkan pemenang pertama, tapi ini juga ada jury statement, tidak terlalu panjang seperti yang tadi, cukup pendek saja, alhamdulillah. Oke, here we go. Ini adalah catatan dari jurinya. Cerita yang sangat personal ini tidak menyampaikan tema besar, tapi justru kesederhanaannya lah yang menjadi kekuatan. Konsistensi penulis dalam bercerita melalui perspektif anak-anak dalam proyek ini mempunyai cara bertutur yang matang. Tantangan terbesar selanjutnya adalah menemukan pemain yang tepat untuk merealisasikan gagasannya.
This deeply personal story is not going for big things, but rather it goes for simple, straightforward storytelling, which makes it its strength. The writer's consistency in telling stories through children's perspective makes the project having a solid foundation of clear-headed narrative. The next big challenge is finding the right cast to help bring this story into a reality.
Does you have?
Alright, let's announce the first winner.
The first winner of the short film pitching project Europe on Screen 2022 is the project called Sing Be Sing by Teguh and Yongki from Nauval.
First winner with project title Sing Be Sing by Teguh from Magelang will receive partial production fund in the amount of 30 million rupiah, audio post-production facility, 1 editing short course, and 2 script writing courses from SIA Indonesia and a special package from Kemala Home Living. Now we would like to invite Miss Marika, the jury panel, and of course the winners or the representatives of the winners of short film pitching project to come up to the stage.
Ayo mas, jangan malu-malu dari Surakarta loh mas, jauh. And also we would like to invite one of the jury, Gita Farah. Yang kedua dan ke satu nggak ada ya? Oh iya, karena soalnya dari luar kota. Selamat ya. We're not the winners, so we're going to represent the winners.
Okay, we're now doing photo sessions. Okay, let's look up to the front and I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, okay. To the right, perhaps, any photographers, medias? To the right, festival photographers? To your right, ke kanan, lihat ke kanan, ke kanan. Okay. Alright, great, thank you. Alright, thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners. And everyone, you may return to your seats. Once again, congratulations. Ditunggu filmnya tahun depan di tahun 2023. Last but not least, we would also like to thank our supporting venues, Alliance Francaise Bali and Medan, IFI Bandung, IFI Lip Yogyakarta, IFI Surabaya, Goethe Institute Bandung, Level O2 Medan, Studio Film Movie Resto Prime Indonesia, SAE Indonesia, MESH Denpasar, dan Wisma Jerman Surabaya. And of course to our media partners, acara seni, Binus TV, Cinecrypt, Cinemax, Cineverse, Dime Porke, The Display, Jakarta.id, Eureka Women, Event Jakarta, Good Work Indonesia, Great Mind, Info Screening, Kapanlagi.com, Liputan 6, Montase Film Community, Moviegoers Indonesia, Mov Review, Now Jakarta, Postalgia, See Today, Sonora FM Jakarta, The Jakarta Post, Watchman ID, and What's New Indonesia. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's watch the closing night film, The Big Hit, a comedy film from France directed by Emmanuel Courcol, Best Comedy Film of European Film Awards 2020 and Best Feature Film of Art Film Festival 2021 and Victoria Film Festival 2021. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy this film. We hope you have also enjoyed this year's festival, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next Europe on Screen. Selamat datang.